email once you're done.
On what? You're sending me an email?
The Patreon is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hold on.
it's all official now.
Ooh, that's a good thing because we're not going live.
Yeah.
I haven't received anything yet.
Okay. Well, we'll just do this live.
We'll do it. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live. Speaking of live, here we are. We are live. Hey, hello, everybody.
Hey!
You once again found us, the Texas Steampunk Connection. There's nobody watching, and my phone's ringing. I should have silenced that.
It's time to go live. That's what it's doing. It's beeping at us.
There's nobody watching us right now, anyway.
I know. We tripped them up by not doing it last week, and now they're thinking, "Oh, it's 2 weeks from that day." No,
exactly. So there's somebody. Is that you?
That's not me.
Okay, well, hello, everybody who's watching and will be listening to us later. You have found a Texas Steampunk Connection once again. I am, of course, Flavio, a.k.a. Dammit Flavio. Every once in a while, Major Dammit Flavio. With me as always, or mostly always, is Thax, the gentleman adventurer, and Jack from Steam Chest. Say hello, guys.
Hey!
Good to be here.
Yes, so once again, we are here. We are going to try to discuss? No, not we're going to discuss people. No, we're trying to discuss
Probably
Steampunk. Hopefully we don't disgust anybody. Hello, Mick Ryder.
We're a little late, aren't we?
Yeah, we're running a little late. It is exactly 8:01. We usually have a little warm-up talk before that.
Yeah. No. We're like a week late.
Yes, well, that too. I'll say we're also a week late. We missed last week due to some temporal who's-he-what's-it storm thing that made Jack's ship go off course, and I don't know where the hell I was.
I mean, it made us all really drunk. That could have been the beer, one or the other. We ended up sideways. We're good now. I paid off the authorities. We got out.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I have no idea where I was. My transmission was not going through. I couldn't. I don't know.
It's because we weren't plugged in.
No, it's absolutely true. I mean, the weather, it has been storming since last weekend. Like every day.
It's raining down in Texas. Although the telephone lines are down.
We probably talked about this last episode too. The weather is crazy. It's almost June, and
it's May.
I'm not complaining, I guess. As long as we don't get hit with a flood or a hurricane, tornado.
Not yet. Isn't it hurricane season coming up soon?
I mean, we are. Yes, it is, and it's also tornado season 24/7.
Or the point when April showers brought May flowers, but we didn't get much rain in April. We got
with the change in our environment.
It's now May showers. May showers bring June mosquitoes.
February freezes bring April flowers, and then we have May roll in going, it's time for rain. And then
June we're gonna hit humidity, heat, and mosquitoes. Hello, Rita. How you doing? Our most loyal of all listeners. Thank you. You found us.
Hello, Mick.
As we were saying, we were a week late.
Mick.
We're making up for times.
Yes.
And also, and to get back on regular schedule, we'll probably be back next week, I'm told, what I'm hearing that we're discussing.
Yeah. I think we're going to see if we can stay with the schedule we have currently so people don't get messed up on our bi-weekly thing.
That's right.
I don't want to get messed up.
I like what we got going.
I almost forgot about today. Luckily, I have plenty of time.
Yeah, I would have hit you up about 10 minutes prior going, so we're doing it?
10 minutes prior, it would have taken me 20 minutes to get ready. But no. Okay, so everything's good. We are back on. Well, we're going to get back on schedule, and we are here. We are going to talk. We are going to discuss. So let's start off with our normal. What are you drinking now?
Oh boy!
I had picked up another. It's a single that I buy at HEB from 903 Brewers. It's an oak aged coffee coconut Sasquatch Reserve.
Oh, Sasquatch.
That sounds
it's
good.
Imperial chocolate milk stout. Oak aged on coffee beans and coconut. That sounds like an awful lot. Now here it goes. It's dark, just like I like it. Let's see. Smell the coconut. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh no.
Sorry about
That's not good. That is bad coconut, basically.
Oh no.
Bad coconut.
It's not very smooth. Not that it's like rough, but it's just like sour coconut. I don't know.
No.
It's not good. So I lost this one. And it was a pricey one too. It was a pricey one. 12.3% alcohol. Well, it's strong.
Okay, so that's
maybe
probably that rough edge.
But I'm not tasting the alcohol per se. I'm very sensitive to alcohol taste. That's why all liquor and whiskeys and all that tastes like burning.
Okay.
I love whiskey to burn. No, it's so
bad.
nice.
I'm not going to finish that tonight. Sorry. Okay, so what are you drinking, Jack?
Well, I kind of forgot. So we're pulling out some reserve. We got some Cayman Reef horchata cream liqueur that we are doing tonight. Okay. And it's if you like Bailey's, but you also like the rice stuff you can get at nearly any Mexican food restaurant. Horchata is fantastic, and it's so cinnamony. It smells so good.
I love horchata.
Yeah, this is alcoholic horchata. You can stick in your coffee. It's it's like Mexican Bailey's.
About to say, instead of an Irish whiskey or an Irish coffee, you're having a Mexican coffee.
Mexican coffee. Oh, it is fantastic. I'll call it Cayman coffee. That sounds pretty good.
Coffee. Okay, that's
Cayman coffee. I'm gonna have it in my Monte Carlo shot glass from the French Riviera because yeah, exactly.
But wait a minute. I thought the French Riviera was in the.
It's the Mediterranean. Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought. Okay.
No, it's not in the Caribbean.
I thought it was Mediterranean. Yeah.
It's like the only part in the Mediterranean I don't think it's like really even attached to France. It's like close, but not. It's weird. It's its own weird entity because money speaks. Was
it conquered by France or bought by France?
I think it was bought by rich people from France.
Okay.
It turned into it was actually like I'll have to look. You know what? Don't quote me on this. I don't know the history of Monte Carlo right now. I used to. When I was there, I did. But it's delicious. It tastes really good. It's more like it's not thick it's kind of thick like a cream, but I'd say it's more like a rice milk in its texture.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously
horchata is a rice milk. I don't think it got dairy in it.
No, it does not. So that's another thing. People who are issues with dairy. This is something that's like dairy that does not have milk in it. Let me make sure I don't lie. Yep, no milk. Cool. But pregnant women should still not drink this.
Well, that was alcoholic. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's a big warning label on here. Anywho,
well, of course, if you don't put the warnings on there, they'll just drink it anyway, because that's how America works.
Yep.
How about you, Thax? What are you drinking?
What you got going on?
Okay, well, I thought I'd try something different. I've got Meridian Hive Tropical.
Okay. Ooh.
Meridian Hive is a meadery that back in the before times we went to regularly because it's like a mile from my house.
Yeah, that's right. It was real close. Yeah.
And I don't think I'd seen this tropical one before, so I thought I'd give it a go. Already poured it. And it definitely has a very floral Caribbean nose to it.
You hear the steel drums going?
We spent a lot of time in the Caribbean. There's lots of mysterious fruits and flowers, and it's just a beautiful place.
That face.
So
he's not sure. She's thinking about it.
It's kind of got a passion fruit flavor to it.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I don't think it's my favorite.
Is it one of their carbonated ones or is it non-carbonated?
I mean, it's fermented. So
because I know Meridian Hive, they have their carbonated drinks and then they have their just regular meads as well.
I think this is just a regular mead. It's not like a champagne yeast or something like that.
Okay, because I mean I like their carbonated stuff, which is kind of weird. I never thought I would like carbonated mead.
I think you would. I don't know that they sell those in like the grocery.
Oh, you just have to go there.
They can't go in cans. They'd have to be in like a champagne bottle.
That's true.
So I don't think this is one of those. Okay. But it's still bubbly. I mean, it's okay.
Nice.
I like them. I think I would just try a different flavor next time.
Makes sense. Makes sense. That's what we go. That's what we used to visit. I used to try different flavors every time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do this segue here. It's gonna be a rough segue. I'm gonna try to push it. But speaking of drinks, if you'd like to buy us a drink or have a drink buy us a drink, we have just now gone live or just about to go live with our Patreon.
Yeah. Live. Give me a second.
Hey, confirm my email. I'm doing this live right now. I'm confirming the email.
It will be it should be like Patreon/TX Connect Steampunk Connection. So instead of Texas spelled out, it's TX Steampunk Connection. And it's going live right now.
Yep, I just confirmed the email.
Okay, good. That's happening.
Connection is creating the Steampunk media. Yep. I'm okay. I've done my end.
You did your end, thanks.
I pushed the button.
I pushed the button.
All right, yeah, we're going live here. I'll have it up, ready to go. It's still waiting for that verified email. We're going live with Patreon. So basically, if you want to buy us a beer, or or just like us in general, there's different tiers, and the lowest tier, you tell them what the tiers are, Jack. Allow us to enjoy ourselves and bring you guys this wonderful quality entertainment for an hour every 2 weeks. We also want to start branching out and doing other projects.
Yes.
And we need some help with that because we want to go and do little short skits. We want to start doing like little novella movies. We want to start doing kind of generating our own media in the steampunk world. And we're going to need you guys' help. We're going to need actors every now and then. We're going to need new equipment. We're going to need, so we're wanting to bring that to you guys in a form and fashion that's of quality enough that we're going to need a little bit of funding. And to give you guys a little bit of incentive to want to pay us for those, for that, we're going to be allowing you guys to see it earlier and help us like in a lot of aspects. So yeah, John probably will be hiring John Strangeway to come down here because he needs a plane ticket and like a case of Mountain Dew and a bunch of Doritos.
Very expensive.
Mountain Dew's not cheap, man.
No, not in the quantities that man needs to consume for a photo shoot. But so that's our general idea. And more information we put on the Patreon as it comes. We'll be talking about it more. It's just something that we finally wanted to do. We've been talking about it ever like literally the way we've met up at like Steampunk November when they had their tent doing the Steampunk Texas Steampunk Connection radio thing. I'm sitting around with a whole bunch of steampunks running around, jumping on all the equipment they've got out there, taking pictures, doing short movies, and I'm like, this needs to be a thing better. We need to figure out how to make this work. And
yes, and meanwhile, we're just sitting there twiddling our thumbs, trying to talk to people. Hey, how do you like steampunk? But
I'm just like, hey, we need bodies in this shot over here.
And no one ever approached us to even join those shots. But
but like I said,
like I said, when I restarted the podcast again with this Beyond, I was thinking to myself, well, what can we do? It's like, hey, I know. Well, Jack does the steam chest. He can use the eyes and the ears and from. So I decided to ask him to join us, and here we are. It's like it's kind of a symbiosis or something like that.
Yeah. we are working with it. I feel like I'm part of this Texas Steampunk Connection now.
I agree. You've been at it. We've been at it a long time now. I think it's been a while. It's been almost a year. In fact, it's been a year.
It's been a year. Oh shoot! I got a lot of editing to do and catch up.
It has been a year because we started this last May when I re-upped when it automatically re-upped for the.
That's right. You got hit with a bill and said, I have to do something.
Right.
And that's why we're coming out with Patreon now. You were just hit with the bill again.
Yes. Happy birthday to me. Here's a bill for your podcast.
Out of pocket.
Oh yeah, it's been his birthday too. He's a multiverse year older.
Yep. And I'm feeling it sometimes, but mostly because of work. Work is supposed to get easier, but no, it's getting harder. And there goes my phone again. Jeez, and it's way over there. Sorry about that, guys.
Ding dangly phone.
Here, I'm gonna skip away real quick, and I'm gonna silence that. Just continue on without me. Tell them tell them more about the Patreon.
Sound like one of those Matrix dot printers.
I thought so too. The fax is coming in.
He's moved up in the steampunk world. We're up to fax machines now, powered by little pelicans that just sit there peck across paper and screech.
Oh, you know what? I'm not wearing my earphones. Luckily, you can hear me,
That's why
right?
you look different.
Yeah,
Your head's shaped different today.
my head's shaped different. You can see my ears. Oh my god!
That's like, oh, you're showing your ears. You're not. I mean, you've joined the risqueness of us.
Yeah, they're much better now. I no longer, my ears are no longer bare.
Got them bare ears.
Anyway, you guys were supposed to continue talking about Patreon, not talking about my phone.
I can only beg for money for so long.
Well, we have to tell them like the tiers. What are the tiers? What are
so far, I'm doing a $3 tier for buy us a beer. It's the lowest tier you can go right now. Apparently, Patreon's got some changes since last time I set one up. And so, $3, it seems like a good idea for every month. And that's $1.50 a beer. I'm sure we can figure that out. And also, the money that does not go towards our beer funding will go towards paying off the bill it takes to run this machine for bringing us to you, and more benefits. So Steam Chest has already decided we're going to throw some merch. So every now and then there'll be giveaways, and we'll work more on that. There'll probably be a higher tier for giveaways as well, but that's very generous. That's coming.
That's very generous, Steam Chest.
No, thank you. You're welcome. We love you.
And I'll be posting my steamy cosplays if you're interested in seeing any of that.
Oh, you know what? We talked about doing that calendar.
Yes, all facts, all year.
Facts and different steampunk, bathing suits.
Hey, I put a steampunk bathing suit thing on our Facebook.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Victorian steampunk. Well, but that's the first time I've ever seen that type of bathing suit available.
Yeah.
Not that I looked that hard, but it was just right there. It's like, hey, this looks like fun, kind of thing. And Steam Powered Giraffe, they just released a new video. They're good.
Anthony Park just had a concert, one of those YouTube concerts this weekend that Erica bought tickets to. So we watched it in the comfort of our living room. That's kind of cool. They're doing a lot of those lately. I mean, they don't have much of a choice, right? But apparently it's working for them, and they're keeping them in beer and Skittles.
That's always good.
That's cool.
Ew, beer and Skittles. Ew. No.
I don't even know what that turn of phrase means. I mean that predates the candy Skittles. So what are they even talking about? I don't know.
Shits and giggles, I guess. I don't know. It sounds terrible.
Let's look it up. Okay.
Yeah, apparently. And also recently we've had 5,000 downloads and we had 50 episodes published.
5,000 downloads?
Yeah.
We've been listened to 5,000 times, or at least 5,000 people have downloaded us, or one person has downloaded us 5,000 times.
Yeah, that was as of May 19th. We had 5,000 downloads.
Oh, wow.
And I think at one point in the past, I was looking, there was a regional chart, and I think there's like at least one person in Germany listening to us or something. But so we are international.
So. Texas Steampunk Connection's gone plaid.
Yeah. So, things are, so I mean, I'm feeling encouraged. We're building our base. We have a total of 4 people watching us right now.
Hello, 4 people.
But obviously, apparently, more people listen to us afterwards, which is fine. Which is what this was originally supposed to be.
Yeah.
But mostly, I think COVID is what started this. The video part.
Like people are sitting at home. They're watching things. They're on Facebook while they're watching The Blacklist. They're doing 3 things at once, and they're all bored.
Yeah, and we can't get together and record together because of COVID. So we figured, hey, there's a video possibility.
John is comparing us to the Hoff.
Oh, that's big. I don't think we're that big. Thank you, though.
Let's tear down that wall. Whatever that wall may be, let's do it. I hate walls. I'm against walls.
Right, walls get in the way of things. So. But I'm looking forward to working on some video content for our listeners. For a certain tier, I guess. We have plans. We have adventures. We already some basic adventure plans already. And we're gonna go from there. Hopefully, we can do something with it.
As things start to open up, it'll be easier to get out and actually look at things. Go visit things.
Go see things. Yeah.
with other people.
Oh, I'm kind of worried about that. I'm sorry.
As I understand,
And guys, I know things. I know the world's opening up and everyone's going back to work or going on vacation or going whatever you got to do go do places. But man, traffic is getting terrible again, guys. Slow the fuck down. Sorry, there was I saw a 4-car pileup today on I-35. There's no reason for that. Just chill out, people.
That is true.
I know it's exciting to get back out in the world and all, but just chill. Just go. Take it easy. Be careful. Okay? Sorry, I had to say that because my job, I'm out there all day driving. So I don't want anybody else to run into me.
We get you. We get you.
You're going off the handle.
Sorry.
We need to change
I'm upset because I got a bad beer.
Yeah.
That is
just sit there and plug your nose, chug it.
Yeah. No.
Just think of it as an Irish car bomb. They're mildly tasty, but they're not as good as you think they are. So you just sit, but you're now you're stuck at this point with the thing mixing, and it's already starting to swell. And you're like, well, I'm in the middle of it now. I can't stop.
I can't chug anymore. I'm too old to chug.
No, you just haven't had the proper motivation to chug.
Did you know that's offensive?
What? The actual drink?
I can imagine. The Irish car bomb is no longer okay to say.
I redact my situation on that. What is it now called?
Flaming Dr. Pepper or no?
No, that's a different drink. It's an Irish slammer.
Oh, right.
So it's no longer referencing the troubled times with
it's no longer referencing the NRA. I gotcha.
I only mentioned that not to call you out, but because did you know that? I was surprised when I learned it.
I mean, I would not know that. I have not ordered one in quite some time.
So
Irish Slammer is now Irish. Not as fun, but yeah, same drink.
Okay. Well, I feel learned.
You've been schooled.
I've been schooled.
Not trying to school.
It doesn't happen to me often.
Do you feel more woke?
Oh boy.
Okay, so we shot the shit a little bit. We plugged our Patreon. That's always a good thing. Yeah, I'm gonna plug something because I'm starting to get nervous and excited about it. Like I said before, I am in the process of starting to produce another podcast. It's a scripted podcast. It's going to be a steampunk podcast. It's going to be based in the steampunk world. We've got the first 3 scripts already written. I have most of the actors are casts, and we are starting to plan our first gathering of recording. I know we can do it remotely, but I'd rather do it all here like we did before. The actors are great. If you don't know my work, look up digitalrexfelix.com. And that's where you can get connected to my previous podcasts that I've produced. So far, there's 2 fully scripted podcasts on there. The first one was written by the actors and me a little bit. It's just My Earthling and Me. It's a really silly one. What happens when a adolescent alien, of course, abducts a human for his science project, and thus hilarity ensues. It's really silly. It's really fun. The other one's written by J. Darius Mitchell. He wrote Intergalactic Sunrise, and he wrote the podcast called Intergalactic Sunrise. And it's basically a prelude to his novel trilogy. Basically, how the crew got together and all. Think of it as kind of like not really Star Trek per se, but it's a crew of terraformers. So they go around and correct terraforming issues at different colonies throughout the galaxy.
This new project, you said it's steampunk. Are we gonna be able to list it on Patreon early?
That's a possibility. Although it's still a ways out because, like I said, we only have 3 scripts written and not recorded yet, and it does take a long time for me to do the whole sound design and editing afterwards. I'm just excited about it because I'm starting to get nervous because I haven't done this in a while, and I don't know how many people have actually listened to my previous ones. I guess I could look that up, but I'm too nervous to look at that too because once it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah, it's kind of out of your hands.
Yep, but I mean, the J. Darius Mitchell is writing this new one as well. And it's a brand new world. He doesn't have any novels around it. It's straight up for the podcast, for the scripted podcast. So, and it's going to be hopefully it's not going to be an ongoing per se, but it will be seasonal. So the first season is going to be like anywhere from 6 to 8 episodes. We're not sure yet. However long it takes to tell the story, that'll be season 1, and then we will work on season 2 another time. Hopefully, not after that. And of course, every time there's going to be new characters or whatnot. So maybe I'll asking for more voices. I mean, I know. Jack, you're supposed to be auditioning. You never have. Thax, you're welcome to try.
I will jump on it.
There's only a couple more characters left. We need, and there's not very big. They're not very big roles yet, or they may not be. But we do have a captain for a ship. And it could be. There's no limitations. It could be female. It could be male. There's no set boundaries of who it is or who that person is. So your Lex is off. Lex is willing to. Lex is more than welcome to try, and Thax, so are you, and so's my mind just
really anybody listening.
I'm talking too fast.
Hit Flavio up, see if they'd be interested. I guess, yeah,
possibly, yeah, or maybe a certain Patreon level, a voice in the voice in the
so
podcast.
It didn't change that. I know I saved that button. Okay, so our membership levels, things will change a little bit
as things come up. Yeah,
as things come up. But pretty much the one that for sure we will stay the same is buy us a beer. And as things come along, we will be changing things up. But that gets you up, and also, John says he volunteers as tribute for voice acting.
Nice, thank you, John. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
I mean, he does have a face for radio. He has a face for radio and a voice for radio.
Although,
A
question I've been meaning to ask: is there a way for if they didn't want to do like a monthly thing? Is there a way for them just to give like a single donation?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, that should be.
There is a way to make that work, I'm sure.
So what you do is you go to Patreon and you put in whatever level you want, and then you cancel before the next month.
That's one way to do it. Yeah,
I do that a lot.
Yeah, okay. That is really how to do it. If that is not to your liking, I can set something up on like a Square or
just PayPal Flavio.
That's fine. PayPal. We can set up PayPal.
Okay. Yeah, PayPal.
I can put a link in the description and stuff. We can do that. So.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Because some people may not want to do a monthly thing.
No, and that's fine. I'm willing to take one-off donations. That's the word I'm looking for. Like, I'm not stealing it. I'm not taking it from them. I'm not selling them something.
That's not your usual fare, isn't it?
This is
difference.
This is legitimate business.
And it's not quite begging, but almost.
So, I would love to show you guys a little bit of what we can do here soon. I have a little short that I have made, and it was literally. Let's see, I'll work on pulling that up. It was literally done at a convention. And we had a friend who was like, "Oh, I'm learning how to use like Premiere," and so I'm like, "I want to use all like After Effects." So he's like wanting us to do like these little vignettes of like 30 seconds and have us like stuff going on all over the place. And it turned into this. It turned into this full-fledged like, "Oh, we got to do this little like miniature thing before the LARP the night before." So we have like the storyline, and like it was just getting way out of proportion really fast.
So you're going to show us some of your work. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to show you a little bit of work. It's not very long.
Cool.
It's because. Never really a whole lot of it came to pass. Like, editing it was terrible because we didn't have any storyboarding. We had these random shots. It looked good. We'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna do all this. We're gonna fix all this in post." And there's like no way to fix half this stuff in post. So,
I don't think you know what that means.
Yeah, no. I learned really quick what post means, and it's not something you enjoy.
The whole editing and sound mixing and sound designing for podcasts. It's hard.
Yes,
it's difficult.
So. I'm going to. I don't know if there's a way to like put sound through this, or can I play this through this, or does that work that way, or do I just?
Can you just share the screen, maybe?
With the sound come across?
You open it in a window, and then you share that window.
Oh, share the window. Perfect. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Please stand by. Those who are not watching us and who are listening later. Jack is going to be putting up a short that he edited and put together, and hopefully he'll put a link to it. He froze though. I think he messed something up.
No, I haven't. I'm still here.
You're froze, Jack. You're froze.
I'm frozen.
Okay.
I was just holding my head really still.
Okay, I'm seeing add the stream. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
So I'm sharing a screen. It didn't tell me to share a window. So
but we're seeing something.
Wrong. Let's see. Did I do it right? Did I do it wrong? Video front, shop screen. No. Okay.
Yeah,
those of you listening later, hopefully Jack will put up a link to this.
Coming to
so
Steampunk Convention near you.
Okay. Shh. Is there? There's a sound? I don't see sound. I don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything?
Is it on mute?
Not working. All right. I'm just gonna link it then. We'll just link. It's only 2 minutes long, and it's of literally us just in random places. Like that right there is like I was showing earlier. It was a baluster of like the fire escape in a hotel. We were at a convention doing this, and so yeah, it's nuts, and it was just fun. And I want to do more of it.
Well, that's what we're here for now.
Yeah, but I want to do it more like someone put some thought into it. I want someone to write a script other than what we're thinking of, like just right off the top of our heads for this scene of, gee, we're having this.
You mean ad lib?
Oh my god, there's so much ad lib. All of it was ad libs. Like we just know, oh, this is the scene. What we need to do this because this is what's going to happen at the LARP. That's all we had was the LARP storyline, and it was basically
that can be enough.
It was. We built the story around the whole outside of it.
Well, that's kind of what that game Fiasco is like, right?
Yeah, there we go. I would love to do like a steampunk card game, like skit, where we're all like the really harsh light, and we all hats down like this, and there's smoke, and we all got our drinks in our hand, and we're doing like hard, like the Wild West eye to eye, real close camera shots and whatnot with cards.
Well, put it on the to-do list.
It's on the to-do list.
All right. On the idea list, we have plenty of things. We need to have another meeting or actually just start to get together and start doing stuff. Anyway, so let's move on. Wow, we're cruising along. We're at 30 minutes now. Okay. Well, homework. I did homework. Did you guys do homework? I did
homework. So. I have homework thrust upon me, so it's great.
Thrust on you. All right. Well, this is going to be surprise, another comic book. So I'm going to go ahead and share screen. And boom. This caught me by surprise. Boom. Grim Fairy Tales Steampunk. Actually, that's not the one that's later. This is the one I got. Grim Universe presents Quarterly Steampunk. Basically, this is by a company called Xenoscope, and they're basically their shtick is basically like Grimmer, the Grim fairy tales and stuff. They do more modern day versions of it, as well as the art is really good on a lot of them, but there's a lot of cheesecake.
Well, I mean, like that kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah, but they kind of stayed off my radar most of the time because I didn't this is the Steampunk Quarterly as well. They have 3 different covers. I saw this on the shelf, and it's brand new 2 weeks ago. I read it. Basically, it is a steampunk crew in a steampunk world, basically pirates, like what everybody wants to be. They somehow wound up in our world, in today's world, and in Los Angeles, and they're taking over the drug trade, essentially. So,
well, that's fun.
And it was very well written. The art is, like I said, the art is excellent on it. And after that, the very next day, they came out with, well, not the next day, the next week. Let me see if I can find it. It was, it was this one. Van Helsing. No, that's Van Helsing versus Dracula. Sorry. I thought I had it set up. Oh, here it is. Oh, I lost it. Anyway, it was basically, I'll just go back to my screen. Hold on. Let's stop this. Sorry, folks. I'm a professional. Then they came out the next week. Van Helsing.
We're professional.
Van Helsing Steampunk.
Oh.
So basically, the Grim universe basically has been going into the multiverse again. They have their own multiverse now, and one of the worlds is a steampunk world now. And apparently, back in 2017, I'm gonna go back to streaming. They had this, just basically straight up Grim Fairy Tales Steampunk, and that came out in 2017. It skipped me. I never saw it, but apparently it's now in stock, and I just ordered it today. This is the trade paperback of it. So that's supposed to be Robin Hood right there. That picture is of Robin Hood of their.
I thought it was taking off of the DC character Green Arrow.
Nope. Right here, in an alternate steampunk reality, Cinderella, Robin Hood, Kaylee Little, Captain Hook, and many others of the most popular Grim Universe characters live in a stunning but dangerous world unlike any.
Nice.
Unlike any you've seen before, when a group of outlaws led by the infamous Robin Lockley pulls off a major heist, her and her crew are hunted down by the local sheriff named Shang, an assassin called Cinderella, and an extremely dangerous gangster who owns the town, Sela Mathers. This special steampunk collection is a must-have for any fan of Zenescope's Grim Universe. I'm getting it because it's steampunk. Because the two that I read, the Grim Universe Presents Steampunk and the Van Helsing Steampunk, apparently it's going to be single shots of Cinderella Steampunk and all these people, Robin Hood Steampunk. Those are going to be coming out soon as well. And they're good. I mean, they're written really well. The art, like I said, the art is beautiful. Most of their other stuff in the Zenescope universe, like I said, very cheesecake drawings. So if you're not into cheesecake, you might want to watch. There's no actual nudity. It's just a bunch of scantily clad stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So but anyway, it largely went under my radar mostly because I can't afford to buy everything, and the Grim Fairy Tales. Well, I wasn't that much into them at the time, especially the more updated versions. Because I think I read like the first couple of them, and they were like, "Meh, okay, fine, whatever, Cinderella, whatever, new version, whatever." But now they're delving into steampunk, and so far I'm enjoying it. This Van Helsing, she's a female Van Helsing. She's a hunter, like Van Helsing, Dracula hunter. She's had her own series as well. I have no idea if her entire series steampunk or if she just dresses like that. I'm looking into that. These back issues are hard to find. Even the trade paperbacks, they're hard to find. So they must have either sold out or they didn't make very many of them. But the current ones, these two new current ones, they could be in your local comic shop, or you can just order them right off you just go to Zenescope. Yeah, you can order them at Zenescope. You can order them there. Zenescope.com. I'll put a link up later. But I enjoy them. So I'm looking forward to the other one shots that they have. Like I said, there's gonna be a Robin Hood Steampunk and others like that as well. So there's more to come. brand new universe. But like I said, the pirate group, they're basically what everybody wants to be when they're saying they're a pirate ship. Exactly. When we're role playing pirate ships, that's them. This is you guys. This is who you want to be. So not that there's anything wrong with that, but there you go. So that was my homework. How about you guys? What'd you do? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, facts.
Okay. As usual for me, I didn't bring to the table a media thing to buy, but I wanted to put forth an idea, a concept, particularly for people who are building their own characters or maybe writing their own steampunk fan stuff or whatever. Because we've been talking about role playing and making steampunk characters and looking for unusual characters, character concepts, or archetypes that you don't see a lot. Mm-hmm. The pirate captain is so, overused. So I came across this in a sort of a roundabout way, and I'm going to paraphrase from Wikipedia so as to bury the lead a little bit. So if you will imagine, with the end of the American Civil War in the 1860s, there are a lot of discharged veterans. They're returning home, and their jobs are not available. This is a story that, is pretty common, mm-hmm. Even up to today. But
yes.
Yeah, end of the Civil War, what do? But they travel across the country looking for work, hopping on freight trains. Others, following the American frontier, following the railways west to build more railways or to find work in the mines or in California. And what we have here is the origin of the hobo.
Okay.
Who sneak aboard freight trains and ride them to the next adventure. In 1906, Professor Lael Chafee, after an exhaustive study, put the number of tramps in the United States at about 500,000, or 0.6% of the U.S. population at the time. His article, "What Tramps Cost the Nation," was published in the New York Telegraph in 1911, where he estimated the number had surged to 700,000.
Where's he getting these numbers?
I thought that was very interesting. We usually think of hobos with the Great Depression, later periods, the Dust Bowl, jobs drying up, and
with their bindle sticks.
Right. But the hobo's origin came much earlier, and right in the middle of sort of the steampunk time frame that we like to sort of work from, which I thought was very interesting. I'd never seen or heard of, in reading steampunk fiction, or coming across interesting characters at the fair or at conventions. Nobody ever plays a hobo.
That's true.
But the life of a hobo is an adventurous one. Today we would call them like migrant workers, really. A little different, but yeah, cowboys or people who would like to, get work on a ranch. They got there somehow, and they didn't have any money, so riding the rail, which was brand new and interesting at the time, and poorly policed, I might add. So, how exciting would that be? Living the life of a hobo, and they had their own nomenclature and slang to play with, and you can find. I'm going to post that in the descriptions. But here, Wikipedia, I just look up hobo, and you've got. There's a lot of terms here that I don't know are necessarily of the late 1800s, because it goes further into the Dust Bowl and stuff. So they may be more recent, but you could work them in to your steampunk character. A nickel note, like a $5 bill, mulligan stew. It's sort of a community stew where everybody throws in what they've got. Let's see, what's it?
Well, this is hilarious. You heard of the Thrilling Adventure Hour, correct?
Sure.
That podcast, they had a hobo skit. It was really hilarious. They talked about the ways of the hobo way, and and all that kind of stuff. It's really hilarious.
The way of the hobo.
Yeah.
And the reason I came across this sort of backwards, but I watched a lot of YouTube videos. They're like, hey, watch this. Watch this. This is something weird. Watch this other thing. And I came across hobo signs and symbols.
Oh.
Which is like a secret code that the hobos used to send messages to other hobos.
Nice.
About, where you can camp, how to stay away from the cops, who's an easy mark that you could get a few bucks from or what have you. And I thought that was really cool. The hieroglyphs of the hobo.
Was that online?
Can you learn this language?
logodesignlove.com/hobo-signs-and-symbols.
Wow, that's a lot.
I'm going to link that too, of course.
Yeah.
But let's just share a little bit of it. Let's see if I can figure out how to do that.
Hello, Jenny. Yes, I'm glad you made it. I know.
Hey, Suko.
Yeah, you saw you're a little late. No worries. You can listen to it later on your podcast feeds. And Falthax is sharing. I haven't seen anything yet. Yes, definitely riding the rails. My dad told me a story one time when him and his best friend, back right after graduation from high school, they jumped the train and they rode it to California. Somewhere along the line, his friend, I don't remember most of the story, but I know at one point his friend was like doing one of those hot dog vendors, running up and down at a game, like a baseball game. He had got that for a job. I think my dad somehow wound up in jail somewhere, getting bailed out by his recruiter because it was just after he joined the Navy.
Sounds about right. Ooh.
Well, because it was either join the Navy or get drafted into the Army for Vietnam. He joined the Navy. So he's showing. So those of you watching or listening later, he is showing the hobo hieroglyphs.
Just some. I mean,
Some.
and these are from like writings of hobos that have ultimately later were published, describing, you know, the way of the hobo, as it were. And even the people who published them, they don't know if these codes are real or if the guy was just making them up, because the hobos were secretive, right? They didn't want anybody to know their codes.
Right.
So these codes, they might not be real. They might be just a red
Made
herring. Which
Well, they're pretty fun,
stuff
like-
to draw on overpasses and things, I'll admit.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
they might write some of these like in front of your house. Like
kind lady lives here.
kind lady. Those are two different ones. There's either the one that looks like a lady or the triangles, the big triangle and three little triangles. I imagine those are probably kids, but yeah, it says if you tell a sob story to this lady, she will give you some money or some food or something.
I like the religious talk, get free meal.
Yeah. Talk about your way of finding the Lord, and somebody at this house will give you a handout.
Nice.
And this was just, I mean, there are other websites where you can find similar things. I like this one here, the barking dog. It just looks like zigzags, but if you look close, it's a W and a W, because that's the sound a dog makes.
Woof woof. Yeah.
Woof.
Nice.
Huh.
Yeah, you definitely have to link this since we're talking about it for our later listeners who aren't watching live.
This will be on the Texas Steampunk Connection website forever now. It might become our official language.
We're gonna have to start using it, yeah. But we'll somehow we have to incorporate it into some of our videos.
Oh yes.
Let's see.
We'll
Are you done? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So I just thought those are a lot of fun. There's a
That is
lot
fun.
of meat to work with for a character if you wanted to play a hobo and get some of the lingo and some of the hieroglyphs and, you know, really build something different.
Well, it would definitely flesh out a world, especially if a whole bunch of people like did not know what was going on, and you have a character that's, well, I speak hobo, or you know, or whatever.
The hobo way, yeah. Like I said, the
whatever, you know,
adventure
like,
hour.
well, we're safe over here. Why would you say that? Well, you see that weird thing on the roof, or I just know these things, man. And then one time he just happens to like divulge the fact when he was drunk, like there's these symbols that we all like write down on things. You know, or one group of dudes that do this. We just run around do nothing but like, you know, graffiti things covertly, and so it adds a depth to the world that like someone with like a character with street smarts would pick up on. And
yeah. You know, that's another thing that you don't think about in the Victorian period or in a steampunk world. Graffiti. I've never heard of that even brought up, but why not?
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
People would do it. People have done it. I mean, it's even done in one of the I'll come up with it yet. Freaking Sherlock Holmes movies where you can see it been graffitied in like the tunnels and whatnot, and they're using coal and just other things,
Right?
And any kind of paint. And
Well,
I guess
I heard the place back in Pompeii that one got covered in ash. I heard there was graffiti there.
Oh yeah, the bathhouses are just covered in terrible, wonderful pictures of you know,
graffiti.
yeah, we'll just go with graffiti.
Yeah. Well, according to John, they used some in the backflashes moments in the Mad Men. I watched Mad Men. I don't remember any of that. Now I'm curious.
And it wasn't uncommon for hobos to like just write their names to say I was here,
I existed,
and because you know that feels important.
I've played a lot of Minecraft, and I had one server we had up for like 2 years, and literally I just ran around to all the top mountains I could find, the highest mountains and the farthest I could go, and I put a sign that said Jack was here with a big torch.
Of course.
I would my friends would find it on their streams, and they'd like point it out. Hey, go to like hour 3 and 15 minutes. I found your stuff. I'm like,
Nice.
like, that's fun, and I can see that being fun.
Like I said, we definitely need to try to incorporate some of that in any of our videos.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of like background stuff. It's going to mean all sorts of things.
Nice. Okay, so is that anything else, Dax? Anything to add? Okay, Jack, your turn. What's your homework?
I got 2 things. I got sent some information from some informants of mine that we have conventions coming up next month.
Wow.
And some other, like, let's see here. Share my screen real quick. I haven't had time to really look over most of these yet, so bear with me. But we have from, let's see, let's go with this one. This one's sooner. Balticon 55. It's happening May 28th to the 31st. If you're in Baltimore and you want to go to a science fiction convention, it'll be over Memorial Day weekend.
So that's this upcoming weekend. Okay.
Yep, this upcoming weekend.
Oh my.
So if you have any information, it's balticon.org, and you'll pull it right up.
Oh wow.
And it looks fun. I have not heard of this one, but our friend that is a patron of Steam Chest sent this to me and told me to pass it on.
Cool.
Apparently, if it's Baltimore 55 or Balticon 55, but they're doing this a long time, I think, unless that number is special for some reason.
The Baltimore Science Fiction Society. Okay, presents.
And it looks like we got people from the Heinlein Award winner will be there. Sign books. Looks fun. And anything I wanted to get out.
I can't imagine what it's like to go to a con now. I mean, come on,
it's gonna be entertaining.
All those people, holy crap!
Everyone's gonna be germaphobes. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
And then this one was also sent to me. It is August 13th through 15th. Is a virtual convention sent to me by John Strangeway. And
who is listening to us right now?
He was listening to us right now. Let's see.
What is this one?
Key City.
Oh God, I'm blinding myself. Let's see. The Key City Steampunk Festival is an event and celebration of a wonderful community and genre that brings us all together to enjoy one another's creativity, knowledge, craft, and dedication to excellence. Hosted by Doc Stone, Brian Fred Dosh, and Tobias McCurry. We have striven over many years to help produce a show to bring you just that to you. So there's a lot here to go on, but it seems like it's been around since 2018, 2016.
And you said this one's going online right now, or this is going to go online?
Yeah, this one looks like it's going to go online
in August.
It says tickets and venue. What was that?
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe it's not online. Or maybe that was the other.
John, you're listening. You sent it to him. Maybe you know.
I've confused myself.
Help him out, John.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I am wrong. Balticon is virtual, so it's the one this weekend. So you can go to this one and literally go to the program schedule, and you can sign up, and you can enjoy all the wonderful things that will be shown and done here. This one will be at this venue here, which is in
it's
Key
a live
City.
event, according to John.
Yeah.
So.
Located just 8 minutes from Gettysburg Square, this hotel has all the amenities and elevators that will make your show best one yet. Cool.
I'm sorry, they felt the need to advertise elevators.
Hey, that's important. So Key City tickets. So let's see here. How much are tickets? This looks fun. I wish I was in Key City. All right. Actually, that's not too bad. So day passes for children and people, $20, $40. And the weekend without concerts is $40. The whole thing is $125.
That's not bad.
Convention.
For August.
And it's air conditioned inside.
Oh, that's even better.
Yes.
So just a couple months away. I think we might be able to do it. We start planning soon.
Tickets go on sale. Let's do it. It'll be fun. All right, how do I disengage this?
I know he's at the Balticon.
Oh, he got rid of himself. Jack is unconnected with us. He will return as soon as he can. That's hilarious. Thanks for bringing that to our attention, John. Strangeway. And I don't know what you did to Jack. Did he say something wrong? But anyway, so yes, apparently there is a live steampunk convention happening, and he was talking about, where was it again?
It's I had it.
You're Gettysburg. It's in Gettysburg. There he is. There's Jack.
Hi.
Hey, Jack.
What's the wrong button?
We noticed. That was funny. So an actual live steampunk event in
Actual
Gettysburg, no
live
less.
Steampunk event in Gettysburg, and John F.
Historical
Strangeway will be there himself.
Awesome. We must discuss this further because I
Yes.
am itching to go out and travel. Again, well, for fun. I travel for work, but I don't travel for fun very much anymore because of COVID. But yeah, that's great. And of course, we said that they're still thinking about Steampunk November, but
Yes.
we'll find out soon.
We'll
Hopefully,
find out
information.
They're going to have to start advertising if they're going to do it this year. They got to come out and say something soon.
I hope so. We'll be holding our breaths.
I feel pretty confident. I do too. Things are coming around. Jack, you need to get your shot.
I need my shot. I do.
Get it.
Get it.
I hate to say this, but it's like get her done, and that's just
get her done.
Yeah, no.
It's easy. I mean, it's a lot easier to get your shots now. You don't have to. There's not a whole lot of rigmarole. Yeah. You know, you can just go to Walgreens and make an appointment. Sometimes even the same day appointment.
Yep. It's on the list as soon as I can get away from doing it. So
well, John Strangeway said he may or may not be there. He's not sure yet.
John guaranteed to me that he will be there.
He will be there.
John will definitely be
welcoming every person with a bottle of scotch, maybe shots of scotch, at the door.
That's very generous of him.
He is a very generous man.
Yeah. I hear no complaints on his end, so it must be true. Okay, let's move on.
Moving on. But yeah, that I shared the my old work of my 24-hour video that we shot while running booths, running tables, running convention panels, and staying up to like 3 a.m. twice to get this all recorded and everything while running a LARP for 2 days. So I want to stress the amount of effort. And we had we had 5 different cameras. Everyone was using different cell phones. So I had 5 different resolutions going on in here.
Oh, that's always
5
fun.
different light exposure. Oh, it's so much fun.
Oh my God.
It was terrible to do anything in this. So I was just happy I came up with 2 minutes that actually worked out well. There's actually a 15-minute version of this where I tried to make it work, and it does, but it's just too long. No one wants to this is just the perfect amount. It is the perfect amount for the trailer, and I would love to make this a thing later, but I don't have the expertise or the tools yet. So
right, or maybe you can come out with the outtakes, so stuff that might have made it in but didn't, kind of thing. You know?
Oh, the gag reel was hours long.
Yeah, the gag reel is longer than the actual product. Yeah. Okay. That's fun. Oh wow, so we're pretty close to our hour. So I think we should be getting ready to be saying hello. I mean, saying goodbye and so long. Goodbye, and thanks for all the fish.
So soon. And isn't this a crime?
Hello.
So once again, thank you everybody for listening. We will probably be back next week, so we can get back onto our normal schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we'll find something to talk about between now and then.
Oh, I already have something to talk about. I always have something to talk about.
He's got his hookup at the comic book
I might have
shop.
something that's less steampunk, but more cool.
Okay, more cool. That's always good.
Well, I'll allow it.
So for those of you who came in, late, we now have a Patreon that we just started right now, with some small levels starting at $3, and and tiers will go up as we figure things out more. Tears, yes, we're gonna cry if you don't give us any help. No,
if you got the spare change,
as we tried to explain, he'll explain what we're doing about it on the Patreon, but it's mostly so we can for better gear. Like my computer's starting to get old and dying.
We're also
we have
looking at expanding our projects. We want to do more
projects.
He's to do more audio work, and he's got some podcasts going on that are going to be steampunk. So some money can be thrown at the equipment and whatnot for that. We're also looking at doing video work, so you can see our wonderful, glorious faces, but out and about, having strange new little adventures for your enjoyment.
Exactly, and if anything, like I said, I'm just now in the beginning stages of producing another scripted podcast. It is going to be in a steampunk world, and I'm the producer, I'm the editor, I'm the sound designer. I'm not the writer. That's my mind just went blank on his name. J. Darius Mitchell is the writer, and the actors are friends of ours from the steampunk community, as well as some other friends of mine. And last time we did a podcast, I mean, they do it some of them do community theater, so they're used to not getting paid. But I like to, if I can give them something for their efforts, that'd be great. Stuff like that.
I'm gonna pay for the arts.
Exactly. So, but that's not my primary goal. My primary goal is, like I said, like to help with projects, like like Jack was saying, because we want to be more, we want to give more to you guys, but unfortunately, we need some help.
We're now running into where money and financial burden is now what's keeping us from being able to move forward with projects.
Exactly.
For you guys' enjoyment.
Please, please, anything.
Now, and don't move us up to threatening, because we will threaten to make Thax's
12-month calendar.
12-month calendar.
Oh,
and whatever he decides
with the centerfold, of course.
And we'll print it for free, and we'll ship
I'll
it to everyone.
I'll play some bad blues guitar for you. It'll make you wish you'd never been born.
And you have those cigar boxes, the cigar box guitars.
Yes, cigar box guitars.
Almost all the cigars are gone.
Speaking of, we do, and we did you? Wasn't our friend made one of them? A friend of ours made one of those, right?
Oh yes,
or both of them.
Both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, he makes really good. He makes really good stuff. Really, he's very. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. So once again, we got to sign off. We have to sign off. Thank you very much for listening. And hello, Lawrence says hi. Hello, Lawrence. Thank you for saying hi. Apparently it's also Douglas Adams Day, which is why I said goodbye and thanks for all the fish.
Nerd Pride Day, Star Wars Day.
It's a great day.
It's a cool day. Oh, and GME and the AMC went way up today too, so it's good for all sorts of internet geekdom.
Okay, let's have some stock talk. Yep. I guess investment talk.
That's our 2-second stock talk from Jack. Moving on.
Okay. So once again, you can find us on Facebook at Texas Steampunk Connection. Any comments, suggestions, questions, anything, talk to us there.
Derogatory comments.
No, derogatory comments go to Twitter. Complete department is in Twitter. Once again, we also have for any longer form thing you want to talk to us about, we have a email, texassteampunkconnection@gmail.com. So anything, and of course don't forget about Steam Chest, monthly subscription box.
Yep, chestofsteam.com.
And don't forget, coming soon is a Thax calendar. I'm kidding.
I want to put that in the Steam Chest.
Oh boy.
You don't know what you got yourself into, did you? So yeah, I think it's everything. I think we covered all the bases. So look up our Patreon now. So thank you very much. We'll put the link on our Facebook, and we'll get it out there.
/TX connection. Oh, wait, I can't even get it right.
You can't even get it right. So let's just put a link up. Let's just put a link up. So once again, thank you very much. And until next time, mind your gauges.
Mind your gauges.